Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the internet. This is ReNDoG coming at you from yet another episode of Let's Play Hearthstone. In the previous episode, we managed to achieve a pretty sweet victory with our priest deck, and in this episode, my friends, we are going to be trying to achieve 2 daily quests. Number 1, to win 2 games as our priest, and number 2, to get our 3rd and final victory so that we can pick up 40 gold coins from this particular quest. So today, guys, we could potentially make 80 gold freaking coins, which is basically more than enough for another arena draft. So sit back and relax, my cyber diggity dogs. Let's sling some freaking cards. Alright guys, man, I am in such a Hearthstone mood tonight. I don't know what it is, but it is about 9:30 at night, and I just want to sling some cards with you cyber diggity dogs. I hope you guys have a tasty ass beverage. I got a nice cup of Red Bush tea over here. Give me 1 second. Hope you got some crunchy ass snacks, man. Let's play a bit of Hearthstone. I want to try and win a couple of games with my priest deck. I'm really enjoying playing it. We've got 175 gold available, and that's basically because I managed to win a game with the hunter deck, and that unlocked one of the quests, which was to win 5 games as a hunter. So we basically have enough gold to play an arena draft now. But you know what, guys? I want to have another couple of games with the priest deck, and of course, I want to open another booster pack. Let's see what we can get. We are saving up as much arcane dust as we can so that we can add some more awesome cards to our priest deck. So without further ado, guys, let's open another booster pack for today. Oogada boogada, give me something sweet. Alright, man, let's have a look. Starting with the top card, do we get anything awesome? Demon Fire for the Warlock. It's an uncommon. When I see this, I basically just see 5 arcane dust. Next card is going to be a Tauren Warrior. Pretty sweet card, actually. Might hang on to that one for now. I'm sure it's pretty good in quite a lot of decks. And let's go to the next one. It is a rare, a Shadow Flame for the Warlock. Destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack damage to all enemy minions. Damn. That looks pretty sweet, except for the fact that you have to kill one of your own guys. So, yeah, the Warlock class just continues to make me feel meh. Let's move on to the next card, guys. It is a Mad Bomber. We have seen this card in action in arena drafts, and to be honest with you, doesn't really tickle my fancy that much. Too much randomness going on in that Mad Bomber. And lastly but not leastly, guys, another freaking summoning portal. Man, we get a lot of summoning portals. So all in all, a pretty good pack for our Warlock deck. Not a great pack for everything else, but I'm happy to put those cards into my collection. We'll probably end up disenchanting all of them. But guys, before we head into the ranked area of Hearthstone to play a couple of games, I just want to show you a little tweak that I've made to my priest deck, and this is based on a lot of information that you guys have been giving me in the comment section of the previous videos. And you know, there's a ton of you guys out there who are really good at this game, and you guys have been giving me really excellent advice. And what I was trying to do was run an Iron Beak Owl in place of Mind Vision, and also running a Divine Spirit in place of Mind Vision. You know, I haven't really been that impressed with Mind Vision as a card. It does put a copy of a random card in your opponent's hand into your hand, giving you the potential to steal their best card, for example. But so far, Mind Vision really hasn't done that much for me, if I'm honest with you. So I kind of want to take it out of the deck and test something else. The Iron Beak Owl was okay, but the deck is pretty resilient against a lot of minions, and you can actually take care of minions quite easily. What I do want to test, however, is Divine Spirit, and a ton of you guys have been saying to me that Divine Spirit is an excellent card because what it essentially does is it doubles a minion's health, and that means we can sort of, on turn 3, for example, we can play our Northshire Cleric for 1 mana and then double its health to 6, so it makes it almost impossible to be killed the next turn on turn 4 unless there's a spell that destroys it directly. It also helps to double the life of things like the Orkney Soul Priest, Injured Blade Masters, our Light Spawns, which come into play as 5/5s. Basically, what Divine Spirit does for 2 mana is it turns your Light Spawn into a 10/10, because remember, this minion's attack is always equal to its health. So there's a lot of interesting synergy with Divine Spirit in this deck, and I'm pretty excited to test it out right now in a couple of ranked games. We want to see if we can win 2 more games with our priest deck, and basically that will result in us getting 80 freaking gold, which is sweet. So let's take our Cyberdog Popes deck into freaking battle. And man, I don't know why, man. I was just thinking now, you know, I was going to do some video editing, and I'm preparing for a freelance job interview tomorrow, and you know what I thought to myself? I was like, man, I've been working my butt off all freaking day. I'm just going to take a chill pill, have a cup of tea, and play some freaking Hearthstone with my cyber diggity dogs, and that's exactly what I'm doing, man. And I'm happy. Damn.
Versus Garage.
All right, our first opponent for this evening is a warrior by the name of Cheesy. And good luck to you, Cheesy. May the heart of the cards be with your freaking butthole. And we can pretty much safely assume that old Cheesy over there is going to have an equipment. So in our opening hand over here, I'm definitely going to hang on to all the acidic swamp ooze. I think I'm going to throw back Holy Nova. And I guess we hang on to Organized Soul Priest. Such a powerful freaking card, man. Definitely, probably what we want to be doing around turn 4. So, I think I'll just send back Holy Nova, hold on to the Swamp Ooze. Although, yeah, it's not very exciting, is it? But I think this is the hand that I'm going to go with. And we managed to pick up a Light Spawn, so I'm pretty happy with that. Best case scenario, Cheesy over there spends his first couple of turns making an equipment, and we can just blow it up, or a weapon, or whatever it's called. And then we can sort of roll into a Light Spawn or an Organized Soul Priest, and hopefully we can draw a couple of sweet cards on the way there. So let's see what we have got for today, guys. A Thought Steal that's a pretty decent card for turn 3. We've got nothing else to do on turn 3, so I'm pretty happy to pick that up. In the meantime, let's just send the turn back to Cheesy over there, see what he's got a cracking. And let's fiddle with some vines, pop out some eyeballs, fiddle with some waterfalls, light some fires, play with some pelts. And man, I love this game. It's so sweet. Alright, so Cheesy, I'm not sure what exactly he's thinking over there. He's got 1 mana to spend. And I haven't said hello yet, so greetings to you, sir. Damn. So while we're waiting for old Cheesy over there to make his move, I've been trying to figure out like what we could add to our priest deck to improve it. And I'm thinking, from the experience that we had over the last 3 games or so, especially the games that we lost, I think we need to get some sort of... Oh, that is just perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to happen. Excellent. I think that we want to get some sort of taunt action going on in our deck. And one of you guys told me about a very good minion that I don't recall what the name of the minion is, but it costs 2 mana. It's a 2/3, and it gives your adjacent minions taunt. So essentially, it's just better than all of those other taunt minions. You know, the Sen'jin Shield Master and Booty Bay Bodyguard and all that nonsense. Because essentially, what it does is it turns all of your non-taunt minions into taunt minions, right? So you know that's some really sweet jazz right there. So. Those are rare cards, I believe. So what we actually are saving for right now is about 200 Arcane Dust so that we can pick up 2 of those bad boys. And you know what? They fit so beautifully into our 2 mana slot also. Yeah, I just think it's a great card. It also, like, I don't know. I think that's what this deck needs, is a little bit of taunt action. But guys, why don't you let me know in the comment section below what you think about that. Now, there is an option here to play Northshire Cleric and heal myself. That is an option. I don't really want to lose Northshire Cleric, though. That's the thing. And the other option is to just play Thought Steal. And I guess as we don't have a lot of pressure on us right now, this might be a very good opportunity to play Thought Steal. The tricky thing about this card in particular is finding the right window to play it. And in my opinion, the best time to play Thought Steal is when you're not under pressure. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Thought Steal this turn. He has no minions in play, no equipment to pressure us, and that seems like a pretty good spot to play Thought Steal. We managed to pick up a charge. It's going to give a friendly minion +2 attack and charge, so that's pretty sweet. And a Murloc Tidehunter. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but you know what? I think that was a pretty good spot for a Thoughtseize, and it is basically paid off right now, because what we're going to be able to do is trade the Razorfen Hunter with our Acidic Swamp Ooze over here, play our Northshire Cleric, and double its health on the same turn. So a really, really great turn for us is coming up, actually, and we'll be able to use Holy Smite too. So why don't we go ahead and let's trade up with the Swamp Ooze over here. Let's play our Northshire Cleric, double its health, and then Holy Smite the boar. We've used all of our mana. We've ended up with a 1/6 Northshire Cleric on the board. We've cleared his side of the table. And next turn, we can either play Charge, or we can play Murloc Tidehunter, or Organized Soul Priest. We've got a whole bunch of options next turn, which is fantastic. Of course, if he starts damaging the Cleric, we can heal it up and start drawing some cards too. So that is also sweet. And you know what I've started to realize in this game, and I think when I first started playing Hearthstone, I was playing it wrong. What I've started to realize is that the most important thing to do in this game is to control the board. Before, what I was doing was going over the top. I was ignoring my opponent's minions and just trying to attack directly. But what that resulted in is them being able to do really nasty things to their minions and basically killing me. As long as your opponent doesn't have minions on his side of the battlefield, it's going to be very difficult for him to win the game. The only thing that he can really do is win the game by killing you with equipment, right? So I think that the name of this game is to try and keep your opponent's minions off the board as much as possible. And that's what you should be aiming to do. And that's exactly the way that I'm trying to play this game now, as you guys can probably see. And I think things are going much better this way. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. I mean tea. Alright, so we have an option to Circle of Healing over here. That's going to heal the Northshire Cleric by 1. Not the most exciting turn to play. So I think we should probably just play a Murloc Tidehunter. We'll just play a Murloc Tidehunter, get a little bit more pressure on the board. Go in for 1 damage with the Cleric. And, I mean, I want to spend the 1 mana, but I think I'll just hang on to Holy Smite for, you know, just in case we can actually take out something. My guess is he's probably going to be able to take out Northshire Cleric now, but he's going to have to trade his weapon and another card to do that. So that will be a 2-for-1, and as the Cleric has already drawn us a card, you know, I'm pretty happy with that sort of trade. So let's see. Okay, well, he's just spent all his mana on the 2/7s, so he's actually not going to be able to kill the Cleric at all. He loses his equipment, and oh, hello, Divine Health. Oh, Divine Spirit, that is awesome. Right, let's see. Is there any way we can actually deal with this huge 2/7 thing? When it takes damage, it gains +3 attack. So essentially what we need to do is Alpha Strike this thing somehow. And we do have this charge over here. We don't have any minions. Let's see. We could give this thing, we could make this thing a 4/1. We could take it out with a charge, a Holy Smite, and these 2 minions, but that seems very meh, to be honest with you. Why don't we heal up the Cleric, see what we draw. Interesting. So what we could do here is send the Murloc Scout into this thing to give it +3 life to make it a 5/7 and then death it. I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna come in for 1, make this thing into a 5/6. We'll then death it, and then attack for 3. And I think at this stage we probably want to Circle of Healing, just to make sure that our Northshire Cleric doesn't die, and we can spend our last mana on drawing another card and giving our Northshire Cleric +2 life. Wow, that was a sweet turn. And right on the freaking end of the fuse there too, man. That was really close. But I think that was an excellent turn. I was actually very happy with that little trick that I did there to get Death active. I mean, we did trade a minion to get Death active, but it was a free minion that we picked up off the Murloc, so whatever. Man, we also have another Divine Spirit in our hand. That is just... It's getting kind of crazy now, man, because we can make Northshire Cleric a 1/16, essentially, which is obviously just absolutely ridiculous. Now, we need to get through this giant-ass Arena Defender over here, so I'm thinking what we do... How much damage have we got here? We've got 3 damage here. Then we just need to do another... Yeah, we could actually do this. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go in for 2, go in for 1, get that thing down to 2 life, Holy Smite it to take it out, and play our Temple Enforcer, healing up our Northshire Cleric. Drawing us a card in the process. Oh, or not. Man, I just don't understand. Huh. Alright, so obviously this doesn't heal, this gives health, right? I'm not sure why we didn't draw a card there, actually. Okay, so restore 2 health, I guess, is healing, whenever a minion is healed, the keyword is restore. And this thing's keyword is give, so it's not a heal, I guess, if you guys know what I'm saying. Kind of confusing, though. Not entirely sure why that didn't work, but at least we learned something.
Just me and Mr. Fight.
Alright, Dragoning Mechanic comes into play, as well as a Murloc. And, oh man, if we could draw a Holy Nova right now, that would just be the business. No Holy Nova. We could try and get it by healing up the Cleric. Huh. I'm kind of tempted to do that. On the other hand, we could play Organized Soul Priest and deal 2. I mean, potentially we could just like, we could attack here, we could attack here, we could play Organized Soul Priest, take out one of the 2/1s. Huh. Yeah, we have quite a lot of options actually. A heck of a lot of options, but I think we're gonna do it this way. Let's just start clearing the board. Let's play our Organized Soul Priest. Man, I wish I had that Circle of Healing now. I don't want to lose the Northshire Cleric, although it has pretty much done its business. Alright, Organized Soul Priest comes into play. Let's burn one of these things. Does this thing give a minion 2 health? That's not healing, right? And there's the freaking Holy Nova when we need it. And we've attacked with everything and we can pass the turn. Alright, so even if we lose the the Northshire Cleric now, I think it's pretty much done its job. It's drawn us like 5-6 cards, man. It's been pretty insane. We've also got an active Organized Soul Priest now, which turns our hero power into a 2 damage freaking removal spell. But something just got executed. Our Temple Guard got executed, but that's fine, I guess. It looks like he's going to try trade up here. Yeah, alright. I'm fine with that, man. You know, I'd rather have, if I'm honest with you, I'd rather have Northshire Cleric on the battlefield than my Organized Soul Priest, if I'm completely honest. But our Northshire Cleric is going to bite the dust. This may look bad, but I just want you Cyberdogs to take one look at our opponent's hand, which is 1 card, and take one look at our hand, which is, what, 6 cards. So even though we lost our board and lost all of our really good minions, we are still way ahead. And we're about to jump ahead even further. We are going to play Lightspawn, and I think I'm going to Divine Spirit that Lightspawn and heal myself. Actually, I'm gonna play two Lightspawns and pass the turn. That gives us the most chance of one of these Lightspawns becoming a 10/10 next turn with Divine Spirit, and it gives him 2 like giant ass threats to have to deal with on the battlefield. He's only got 2 cards in his hand to do that, so things are not looking good for old Cheesy over there, man. I gotta say, and I'm pretty happy with Divine Spirit in the deck so far. Divine Spirit in this game has done probably 10 times more than what was it called? Mind Break or whatever it was, the card that stole a card out of your opponent's hand. Yeah, this card has just done so much more than that card ever did, to be honest with you. So really happy with that. Right, next up, why don't we heal up one of our Lightspawns? Let's double the life of our other Lightspawn. Get in for 10. Get in for 13. We could have charged that too. But... Huh. I suppose... Huh. I suppose we can Holy Nova here. I don't think we really need to do anything right now. We can hold on to Spellbreaker, we can hold on to Charge, we can hold on to the rest of our hand. This is totally fine. Even if he kills the 3/3 Lightspawner, we still have a 10/10 on the battlefield, and he's in top deck mode right now, man. He's able to gain essentially 2 life a turn with his hero power, and he's just hoping to draw something really epic off the top of his deck. And in hand, we have got a Silence minion, we have got a Mass Removal spell, we have got a minion that'll take care of a weapon, and we have a Charge to give something +2 and Charge for the final blow. So you know what? I'm pretty happy with that, man. He did manage, however, to take out our massive light spawn, so that was actually pretty good. I'm going to say well played for that. That was actually quite a decent turn for him. However, we can just heal up our light spawn by 2, and or on the other hand, we could play Blade Master. We got 10 mana, right? What I wanted to do was play Injured Blade Master, Holy Nova, and Charge at the same time, but that's actually not going to work out very well for us, I think. I think what we should probably just do is play Injured Blade Master and Holy Nova, heal up our minions, and then heal up Injured Blade Master for his total amount and get in for 5 damage. There we go. Beautiful turn. Next turn, we can charge ourselves, I guess? Oh, no, it's give a friendly minion. So next turn, we can make our 4-3 into a 6-3 charge. So, yeah, I mean, next turn, our friend is actually quite dead, I think. He is essentially on 12 life. We've got 9 damage on the battlefield. And let's have a look. We're going to play Spellbreaker. Silence that thing, not that it matters. Give our Spellbreaker +2 damage and charge. Say well played to our opponent and get in for lethal damage. And that is the freaking game. Sabadiggity dogs, and that is 40 gold coins in the bag too. Because that's one of our daily quests for today. So that is awesome. Levels us up to level 21 too. So epic. The deck functioned very nicely, I think. Very happy with how the deck actually worked in that particular game. 40 gold in the belly. Excellent. Winning 3 games with any class. And that's another victory for our second quest, which is to win 2 games with the Priest or Warlock. So very awesome. We're up to 215 gold also, guys. And this is just the sweetest, man. Absolutely epic.